to Beaver Stadium, home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, one of the largest crowds in college football assembled here. This is not just any other matchup. Both teams come in ranked in the top 10, colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the third-ranked team, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Will kick this deep to start us off. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Looks left and finds his target there.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. If that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
That completion makes it second and short. Hand off to the single back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
So on the opening drive, it's now 3rd and 4. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now.
Well, how about that, Chris? He gets a chance once, twice. They go back to him a 3rd time. He's still short of the first down. This defense really locking in on that running back every time he touches the football.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. He'll field the punt. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Using his legs, it's Day.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Well, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
Returner decides to fair catch this. Penn State offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Takes the handoff and he'll head left. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
Boy, great job here by the quarterback to find the running back out of the backfield. That'll earn his team a new set of downs.
The Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Heading left after the handoff. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Sticking with the running game. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. And they'll run it, hand it off to the running back. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
Man, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Finding space at the 20. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Man, is he pretty to watch run this option. He is so dangerous with the threat to run or to throw. This time he keeps it himself, and you can see how much ground he eats up with that kind of speed.
Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
And the run moves the ball up to the 33. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. A quick juke. Tackle after a solid gain. It's enough for a 1st down, and that should wrap up the 1st quarter of play. Getting set here now for the 2nd period. for some efficiency, for a spark to that opening quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And tackled after a small pickup there.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Takes the ball and heads to the left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
On third down, he drops to throw. Receiver makes the catch. The reception makes about 7 yards, but fourth down coming up here. The Dogs will come to the line to run the hurry up. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. And he pulls in the catch. Touchdown, Bulldogs. This quarterback on fire today. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Frustration in the last drive. They moved into plus territory, but coughed it up. Can't afford that down on the scoreboard now. Short throw complete to the tight end.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. I'll flip back to the QB. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And the Nittany Lions will send their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the return is brought down by the coverage team. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Receiver makes the grab, brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline, waiting for your turn to get another chance.
He's running out of time here. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Who makes the grab? Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on third down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more third down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
Picks up the first and is still going. The defense will wrap him up, but he's able to scramble for a first down and keep the drive going.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They're going to run the option. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? It's a short completion of the tight end. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First down, looking to throw the ball. The ball is caught. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
The offense now operating in empty. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a receiver wide open. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now he's executing. We're in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Going after, not right through. The offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. Let's see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this offense plays this. They try to get some more points for the half or play it more conservative. Run down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
One more play before they head to the locker room. Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Nittany Lions will kick it deep to begin the second half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. And a chance right away here in the second half to stretch the lead and build momentum. Let's see what this defense can do about it. And the tackle is made. The defense saying, not this time. They got burned in the scramble last time. They bring him down pretty quickly here. Here's the second down play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
You know, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. Makes a quick grab. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try to run it with the option. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. They'll try the option play here. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Here's the option play. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a foot away from the first down line. Just punch it in and pick up a first down. That's what they call here, and it works out perfectly.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Caught quickly. Breaks loose at the 40. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Line does a good job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Becoming a long drive, the 9th play coming up. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And the sophomore making an impact play.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
The kick is blocked. Somebody got a hand on that. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. He shreds the tackle. And he runs out of bounds there to avoid the contact and take the loss. Now it's 2nd down here. Play action fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Or throwaway there, gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He's going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He fires it. And that one's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught. It's Day. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Gain moves the ball right near midfield. It'll be first down. And he drops back in the gun. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's picked off in the end zone. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. It's a run to the left. Gets some space around the 30. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback making some changes at the line. From the shotgun, drops back. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
So a very makeable third down for the offense from the 29. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Crossing the 40. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The Nittany Lions starting a new series here on 1st and 10. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Getting set. Here's second down. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking right, this one caught. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quick throw, testing the middle. He's got it. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
And the Nittany Lions are looking to keep this drive going. Play action here on 1st down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. They'll run it to the left. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him. Here we go, 3rd down and 1. Gut check time on both sides. And they pick up the first on the ground. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down.
Coming up, 4th down.
Fourth down now. Time for perhaps one more play before we hit the 2-minute warning. And we've reached now the 2-minute warning. Sets up as a dramatic finish as this offense tries to grab the lead late here. Down by a touchdown late. This is a crucial 4th down play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Oh, and they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. 4th down. 4th quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
Finds room at the 30. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. That run picks up 1st down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. Tackle made, but it's enough for the 1st down. A well-executed option play.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the offense will just take a knee. Well, a really entertaining game. Kirk came right down to the end. They made the clutch plays, and that made the difference.
Well, we knew these teams were fairly evenly matched, and you really saw them go back and forth, trade blow for blow. Excellent team win by these guys, doing what they had to do in the final quarter to come out on top.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.